Fiona Showcase Mechanisms. Fiona, the administrator of the underwater city of Inars and the second character with altered damage. Her skill mechanisms encompass both damage boost and recovery, allowing her to play the role of an all-rounder that's responsible for support, healing, or DPS. Additionally, her brand new finisher mechanic allows wanderers that activate Benediction to greatly increase their DPS contribution. Skill mechanisms. Fiona has the widest array of active skills in the game so far, a total of 7. In addition to her basic weapon skills, Fiona has 6 configurable scatter techniques. Before taking Fiona out into the field, we must enable up to 2 scatter techniques for her via weapons, skills, settings. The order in which you enable them will determine the way the scatter techniques are used. Mode 1. Scatter techniques will be bound to Moonstar Bracelet's weapon skill Crashing Falls and will be automatically used after casting this weapon skill. Additionally, Crashing Falls cooldown will be converted to the bound Scatter Techniques cooldown. Mode 2. Scatter techniques will be directly used via the special skill button. Once the 2 scatter techniques are enabled for Fiona, a new special skill button will appear on the main screen and can be used with any weapon in the main slot. Note, the special skill provided in Mode 2 is not equivalent to a weapon skill and cannot trigger special effects which are activated by using weapon skills. Scatter Technique 1, Hydro Focus, a general-purpose skill that is a balance of damage and damage boost, suitable for both skill slots 1 and 2. Scatter Technique 2, Vortex, a high-damage enemy gathering skill perfect when using Fiona as a main DPS or the core of a team, suitable for both skill slots 1 and 2. Scatter Technique 3, Torrential Force, a general support skill that increases skill and discharge damage while continuously providing discharge charging. Using Torrential Force is considered using the discharge skill. For example, it directly triggers Icarus to gain the skill Return to Loneliness. It's best combined with teams that frequently use their discharge and skills, recommended for use in skill slot 2. Scatter Technique 4, Maelstrom, a support skill that focuses on damage boost. It shines when used in teams that require continuous DPS from a single main slot weapon, recommended for use in skill slot 2. Scatter Technique 5, Aqua Shackles, a support skill that provides resistance reduction and control, suitable for both skill slots 1 and 2. Scatter Technique 6, Wellspring, a support skill that provides an elemental damage boost. Enable Fiona's Simulacrum trait to receive additional elemental resistance. Wellspring's buff is closely linked to max HP, suitable for both skill slots 1 and 2. Lastly, enabling Fiona's Simulacrum trait provides a comprehensive boost to the effects of scatter techniques. Thus, it is recommended to enable Fiona's Simulacrum trait when using her in a team. Support mechanisms. As a Benediction weapon, Fiona provides HP recovery to herself and nearby allies when dodging, and Fiona can recover HP for herself by using her discharge. When Benediction Resonance is active, Fiona's support abilities will be improved in many aspects. Firstly, while Benediction Resonance is active, tap and hold normal attack on the ground to use the skill Division, which forms a link with a teammate. The linked teammate's healing received from Moonstar Bracelet will be increased greatly. Besides that, Division provides a buff that varies according to the resonance effect activated by the linked teammate. It grants a resistance increase to the teammate activating Fortitude Resonance, or a damage boost to the teammate activating Balance Resonance, Attack Resonance. When the linked teammate activates Benediction Resonance, both Wanderers will receive an increased healing effect. Do take note that the link is exclusive to a single teammate. Both the initiator and the linked teammate cannot form a new link with another Wanderer. Secondly, Fiona's discharge skill is converted to a stronger healing skill under the effects of Benediction Resonance. The recovery provided by Fiona's discharge affects all teammates and grants a shield that can block damage one time for 10 seconds. Additionally, after each use of discharge, the next discharge within 30 seconds provides 20% increased healing up to 40%. Key star rating mechanisms. 1 star. Using a weapon or discharge skill grants 1 elemental crystal, up to 5 crystals. Elemental crystals provide a final damage boost and increased healing effects. 3 star. Grants a chance to instantly execute targets with low HP. Benediction Residence further increases the minimum HP threshold for instant execution. When you join a team as a support healer, this will significantly increase your damage contribution. 5 star. Improves the acquisition and duration of elemental crystals. Also, at the cost of 3 elemental crystals, the Wanderer can block lethal damage and gain temporary damage immunity, which increases survivability. That's all for Fiona's mechanisms. Stay tuned for Fiona's lineup recommendations and combat techniques that'll be coming soon.